Hello, it's Andrew, Burncoose Nurseries on this dull and wet February day. And what I'm going to talk to you a little bit about now is plant food. And what we've got here is we've got a Vitax Q4 all-purpose premium plant food, which is a very good general purpose food, but it's important to understand when you apply it to get the best benefit from it. So with all fertilizer, it stays in the ground for a period of time and it's picked up by plants, but it also has the opportunity to be leached from the ground. So what will happen is in the winter for sure there'll be a lot of rainfall, and all the nutrients that the fertilizer leaves behind will then get washed away from the rooting zone of the plant. So my advice to you, and I'm sure other people have different ideas, is if you're going to apply a general purpose fertilizer like this Vitax Q4, don't be too keen to apply it in early spring, because what you need to understand is that the soil temperature needs to be at a certain temperature for the plant to pick up the nutrients that the feed will leave behind. So in November, December, January, the soil temperature is just far too low for the plant to actively pick up the nutrients and the fertilizer which would be applied on the ground. So you need to wait till the end of February and early March when the weather turns a bit milder, and then you can give your ground the application of fertilizer. A little bit of rain will wash it into the top 2 or 3 inches of the growing medium, and that's where the roots of the plants will pick it up. So the roots that actively pick up the fertilizer are in the top 2 or 3 inches of soil in that root zone area, and the roots that go down a little bit further into the subsoil, that's the roots that are predominantly after the water. So my advice to all you gardeners out there, and lots of people have different opinions, and if you do have a different opinion, please put it in the comments. It'd be very interesting to read. But I would suggest you apply any fertilizer to the ground the end of February, early March, when the soil starts to warm up. The rain, hopefully, and in Cornwall that's not always the case, is easing back a little bit, and that will give the roots a chance to pick it up when the light levels increase and the conditions for growing are a little bit more favourable. So the application of fertilizer to get some good results should be made in mid-spring when the weather is getting a little bit warmer. And of course, this won't last all year round. It will run out. So the best thing to do then in the autumn is to apply a mulch to your plants. And whilst this biodegrades over the winter, this will also release some beneficial nutrients to your soil, which will aid the plant's growth in many years to come. So my advice to you is, if you're going to fertilize your plants, do it in the spring, and in the autumn, add a bit of mulch around them, and then you're giving your plants a really good start and a really good tonic to keep them going and looking healthy, pest and disease free, hopefully, right throughout the year.